Many of the most important decisions that planners should take should be based on the demographic realities on the ground. In short, demographics is about targeting the right people in the right place at the right time. The first thing to consider is population size and growth, and that seems obvious, but there are many countries with really quite sizable populations that multinationals aren't overly exposed to, and this includes countries like Bangladesh and Ethiopia, both of which will be amongst the world's 10 largest countries in 2030. The second factor is to look at what's driving population growth. So, for instance, India will add 247 million inhabitants between now and 2030. But within this, the population of those around middle age will grow substantially, whereas the population aged less than 9 years will actually fall between now and 2030. Thirdly, it's important to look at the drivers of population change, for instance, births, deaths, migration, and life expectancy. And life expectancy is a really salient point. So, for instance, a person born in Nigeria last year can expect to live until they're 53, whereas a person born in Chile last year can expect to live until they're 80. So that's a lot more purchasing over the average Chilean's lifetime. And also it means a completely different market for products targeted to those of older age groups. The final factor to consider is urbanization, because urban consumers can be much easier to reach. They're often more open to new ideas and new products, and they can also be wealthier. Urbanization levels vary dramatically in emerging markets. And another interesting trend is that in some countries, although total population can be in decline, urban population can still be increasing. And this is the case in Poland, for example. The urban landscape also differs substantially from market to market. So, for instance, in Georgia, almost half of the urban population live in the capital, whereas in Indonesia, it's less than 10% of the urban population. So ultimately, an understanding of demographics is key for optimum success, because who doesn't want to target the right people in the right place at the right time?